Sony has just had another game trailer leaked, and I am just as surprised by this as I was surprised by Baldur's Gate 3 winning Game of the Year, which is not surprised at all. This time, this was for a Spider-Man multiplayer game. The name of the game was Spider-Man: The Great Web. In the trailer, there's no narrative given. It's just the premise of you can play as different Spider-Men together from the Spider-Verse. You can play as Miles, Peter, Gwen Stacy. And honestly, I think that would be pretty fun. Unfortunately, this was a scrapped game because I think, honestly, this is a pretty cool idea. It's nothing original. We've seen this thing play out in Gotham Knights, the Avengers game, and the new Suicide Squad game, where you have multiplayer missions as superheroes, and none of them have been good. I do think, however, that Insomniac's Spider-Man formula would be perfect for this style of game, as long as it's not a live service with just very bland enemy types like how Suicide Squad was. I think if they had a really good narrative written for this Spider-Verse game and use the same formula for gameplay and just added new mechanics and added really good boss fights, I really think that Sony could pull it off. All the comments on the video that I saw leaking about it, most people were pretty disappointed that it was canceled as well, which only a few mentioned, like Suicide Squad and Gotham Knights, which yes, those are absolute fumbles, and to see something like Spider-Man doing the same exact thing should be a red flag to just say, it wouldn't work. But truly, I think that Insomniac hasn't missed with just about any of their games, and especially their Spider-Man games. I don't think they've popped out a single stinker. I think from a writing standpoint, gameplay standpoint, graphics, performance, everything that they've done with their Spider-Man games, they haven't missed on. Now, I'm not on the side of people that think Spider-Man 2 was Game of the Year, but I do think it was a very well-made game, a solid 8 out of 10. So for Insomniac to do an online multiplayer Spider-Man game and have it actually slap is not out of the realm of possibility. And I really think that they shouldn't have canceled it. At the same time, I am glad it's not getting done, because otherwise, if it does end up being a miss, it is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt worse than Gotham Knights did. And I was excited. I thought Gotham Knights was going to be an absolute banger, but no. That was one of the most boring gaming experiences of my entire life. My friends bought me that game to play it with them, and I didn't even put 5 hours into it. That game was so boring. They beat the whole thing too. They were crazy about it. I don't get it. Seeing just from the trailer that was leaked, it definitely had more potential than any other superhero multiplayer game, and that alone has standing power to me, and I feel like they should have run with this. I know that they wanted to focus on doing just a Spider-Man 3, and they would have to divide their team up to do so, is the gist. That's my understanding of the situation. But regardless, I think that a multiplayer Spider-Man would be absolutely insane. But yeah, I just saw this waiting in line at the grocery store, and I got super excited and saw that it was canceled and was pretty disappointed, and I just thought it was pretty interesting, so I thought I'd hop on the subject. But yeah, that's it. Until next time, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.